Hello everyone, welcome back, and today we'll be talking about parenting myths. So we're going to debunk some myths on parenting. Okay, let's get started. The first myth that I'm going to be talking about today is parents need to put their children's need first. So good parents always put their children's needs first. And that's the first myth. Why do you think good parents put their children's need first, or putting your children's needs first, um, make you into a good parent? Okay, why do you think that is a myth? See, you cannot give what you don't have, right? If you want to give a lot of love to your children, you need to have that first. If you want to give a lot of respect to them, you need to have that first. If you want to teach discipline to children, you need to be disciplined first, right? So that is what I meant when I said you cannot give what you don't have, right? That is why this myth of good parents put their children's need first, holds good. And just putting your children's need first does not turn you into a good parent. Okay, it's you need to be that person first before you give that across, or before you even put that across to your children. Aditi says it can spoil the child at some point. Okay, if that's what you think so, but I don't exactly think like that. Okay, there are so many other factors that comes into picture here, but my point is, my most important point around this is you just cannot give what you don't have. Yeah. Samriddhi says because somewhere parents think that it is their duty and it is what was there in society, and maybe the parents have said that we always have done this for you. Yes, right? So that kind of somewhere gets stuck in our head. Because if parents have done so much for ourselves, it becomes our duty to do it so much for our children. While that is true, it's not always that you put your children's need first at every single point of time. No. You need to raise yourself so much. You need to become somebody. You need to, you need to learn a lot, grow a lot before you even put your needs across first. Because what you don't have, you just cannot give that. Yeah? Okay. So now let's move on to the second myth. It says saying no to children will make them aggressive, right? It's like if you always constantly keep saying no, then children will not like it, or they're going to revolt back. They're going to be more aggressive. It's not good for them to hear non-stop no's, right? So that's myth number 2. Again, it's about saying no always, right? Or saying no for most of the things. I somehow don't believe in that, because I think saying no to certain things is healthy. First and foremost, one of the main important things is they will learn how to face rejections. Yeah, you need not say yes to everything. I think whose point was that? Spoiling your kids. I think that will fit in here in this myth, right? If you keep saying yes to everything, then they wouldn't, everything becomes so easy for them. They wouldn't have to work for anything, right? They just ask for it and you just give them. That's not how it's supposed to be. Children need to understand the importance of whatever they need, whatever they want. Everything has its place, everything has its value. If children start seeing those things for its value, then that is what we want as parents, right? So I think saying no at certain times is healthy, absolutely healthy. And see, it's like this. You cannot give everything completely ready-made to them in a platter. You need to make children work for it, right? So if you're saying no because you want your children to work for it, then it's one of the, in fact, you're doing them a favor, right? because they're going to put in all the hard work and then earn it. Yeah. So I don't think saying no to children will make them aggressive. Yes. Somebody says, also, I think that saying no can actually see and learn what is important for them at that point of time. No doesn't mean that you don't love them. Yes, of course, no doesn't mean that you don't love them or you don't care for them, right? There is a certain time and space for everything. Not everything needs to be done right away. If things are too easy for children, then they wouldn't know the importance of hard work. They wouldn't value what they've gotten in the first place, right? There's time and space for everything. If children can understand that, and it becomes more easy for them to be happy and content and calm and respect things for its face value. Aditi says, nowadays children cannot take rejections, which sometimes lead to unexpected steps. Yes. See, actually, it's not their fault. The times that your children are growing in is like that, because everything is instant these days. Especially when we were little, I think we have seen days when just to make a phone call, we used to call a specific number, I think for the post office, I guess, and we used to make calls and wait until the telephone rang to speak to somebody, right? The trunk call thing. So we were used to waiting. Okay, even if we wanted something, a new dress maybe, we used to wait for a specific occasion like a festival or a wedding or something, or even birthdays. Any gifts were also given to us on birthdays, so then we knew we had to wait to get things. But now everything is available in just click of a button. You want a toy, you just order it on Amazon and you still have 1 day delivery today, right? So even if you want to call somebody, just pick up the phone and just call them. Yeah, you want to see them, do a FaceTime or a WhatsApp video call or Skype it, right? So it's not their fault. It's not their fault, because the times that they're living in, everything is instant. Correct? So it's that is why we need to step up and teach them that patience, teach them the importance of things. Not every time when a child wants something, you just give it right away. It's not about that. Right? You need to teach children how to wait. Why wait? Because that teaches them patience in return. So if you want to continue your learning journey, then I want you to click the link in the description box and be a part of my closed Facebook group called Parenting with Ease, wherein you can attend the Monday lives that I do every week. All right, I'm going to see you there. Take care.